Hi, my name is Dr. Burrow, and I'm going to be your AP chemistry teacher this year. I'm really glad you're here. This is my major. I have a master's and a doctorate in chemistry. This is sort of my passion, and I thoroughly enjoy teaching this class. It is really important that you're here. It is one of the harder classes probably on campus, but it's doable. And here's the thing, the data shows that for students that are going to be taking any kind of general chemistry in college, which could be medical, health related majors, engineering, science, food services, there's all kinds of majors which require chemistry, that when they look at the data, the curve is actually bimodal. What that means is that the AP chemistry kids, even if they had to take chemistry again and they didn't get credit for the class, their averages were higher than the students that didn't. So this is a chance to get college ready. I'm going to use that term a lot because it's really important. College ready. Can I pace myself? Can I handle and learn the increased rigor? Yes, you can. I know you can. And how am I going to do on a test? The test is going to be a lot like a big college midterm. That's going to get you ready as well. So I want you to hang with it. Keep going. You will be successful. I just know it. Okay. So let's talk about what we are going to do with Canvas and how this virtual class is going to work. So I'm going to do some clicking here. If you're listening to this video, then you obviously know how to get into Canvas and how to work the tiles and all that kind of stuff. So you're going to click on the class and you're going to go to a home page. Now the home page is going to be very similar for all classes. This home page is going to be what I'm going to use and you should use every day. So the expectation is that you are going to come to class, follow the bell schedule, and be in the Zoom room by class time. So that's 7 minutes from one class to the other. You're coming into your home page of that class and you're finding your Zoom link. And here they are. You click on that Zoom link. It takes about a minute to load, not much more. And then I have all of my classes on where you wait in the waiting room, and I'll let you in and then we'll get started. So that's the expectation each day. All right. So you've come onto Canvas this day, you've gone to your Zoom link. What's the next thing you're going to do? Attendance this year in every class is going to be taken via an attendance quiz. I'm going to go ahead and I think you've probably talked about this in all your classes. My vision of this whole thing is you come in, you click the Zoom link, I let you into Zoom, and while you're waiting for us all to get situated and for everyone to come in, you click on the attendance quiz, you finish the attendance quiz, and you're done for the day. You want to do the attendance quiz even if you're there to make sure that you are properly recorded as here, right? Easy, one for each day. Okay, now I've got a bell schedule for here if you need it. If you need to print that off, I'm going to leave that there. I'll probably take it down a little bit, but that's there for you if you need it. Now, I'm going to talk about these links in a minute. Let's go on to the first week, which is right here, and talk about how we're organizing this class. So we are going to organize this class week by week, and then within each week, it's a day by day. Super easy. The first hit of every module of every week is going to be your to-do list. And the way we did this is we made it really simple. All I have on here are assignments, not your reading, not working problems, whatever. It's all like what's due. So this will be a one place to go and go, okay, what is it I have to do for this class this week, so that you can organize it. Another place you can go for that is your calendar. I keep everything on the calendar. So if I look here, I've got APES and AP Chem on here. Everything's on here. So here's a practice that my daughter had when she was at Katy High School and was very helpful to her. And you're going to need to remember lots of little bits and details, and you're not going to be in class for your teachers to tell you that or see it on the board and all that. So what you're going to do is she set an alarm for 9 o'clock at night every night. When that alarm went off, no matter what she was doing, even if she was doing homework or whatever she was doing, even if she was like sitting somewhere or with her friends, it was on her phone, she immediately went to her calendar and said, oh my gosh, have I forgotten something today? So this and that page I showed you is a great way to check, have I forgotten something today, so we can keep track of all the assignments as you have. Okay. So let's talk about Wednesday. I'm going to go through the virtual class, but I'm not going to touch on everything because I think you can do this on your own. I'm going to touch on some of the things that I think are particularly important. Let's talk about what you need in order to do this. One of the problems we ran into last year is people using outdated versions of their browsers. What I want you to do tonight, if you can, as part of your homework, make sure that you have Google Chrome, which is your most effective browser. Make sure it's updated, and this will tell you how to do all that. You also want to make sure that you have access to Google Drive on your phone if you're using your phone, so you can download the Google Drive app. That will work great. Another thing you might want to do is download the Canvas app. We are going to try to make, especially this first 3 weeks, everything phone accessible, because not everyone's going to have a computer. But we're going to work really hard for you, and so make sure that your phone is ready and you have all those things that you might need. I'm going to let you look at your notifications. Remember, Canvas can talk to you. Here, you can tell it, what do I want to know? When I turn in a grade, when the teacher grades something, when something assignment is due, how do I want to be notified? How do I want Canvas to talk to me? You can click there. Here, I'm sorry, setting your notifications to do that. Navigating your course is for people, there may be people that I'm talking to right now that have never been KDIC, have never used Canvas. This link right here, Navigating Your Course, is a wonderful little video, and it'll tell you all about Canvas and how to work through it. I highly recommend it. Even if you're used to it, it'll help you with some things. All right, so academic integrity and academic dishonesty. So there are 3 links here, and I'm going to kind of let you walk through those links because I want you to read it, but I'm going to kind of talk to you about what I think about academic honesty in a nutshell. So the idea in learning is for you to be able to process information and show on an assignment or a test what you know. And what happens is students have gotten in the habit, because of technology, of passing information and things like that to each other, oftentimes not really understanding that that's not beneficial to them and could in some cases be termed as cheating. So here's sort of the rule of thumb. We want, anytime you write something on a piece of paper or you type something on a keyboard, that it is your own. Can you talk to each other? Yes. Zoom is a great place to have study groups. People used to get together and work on their OWLs together. They worked together, but when it came down to what they put on their paper and typed in their computer, it was their own work. So that is sort of the way you want to go. Doing assignments and doing your own work is about building confidence in yourself. Having the confidence to do it on your own, even if you're not sure it's everything it's supposed to be. Because time goes on, you'll get better, your confidence will grow, and when you get to college, you'll be ready to tackle whatever they throw at you. So remember, doing your own work is about building confidence. When you're done reading your academic honesty information, and we'll talk about it before each test as well, you're going to come here and sign a pledge. Every class I took in college, on the booklet or on the test was an academic honesty pledge. You're going to give your word that you did not give or receive help in a test or quiz or assignment in a way that would be considered to be plagiarism or copying, things like that. Remember that the internet is not there for you to cut and paste. It's there for you to get information. Again, anything you put on a piece of paper or type needs to be your own work. Okay, so that's your second assignment for this day. You're going to do your attendance assignment, and then this is just a really quick assignment. You'll turn that in. That will be due on Sunday. So let's talk a little bit about the class, and then we'll end it for the day. So the course is pretty rigorous. You're going to be taking a college level class in 1 year. So we're going to be on a pretty strict time schedule. We're going to make a commitment to this class because we want to follow through. Last year, the students, man, they just fought through it. They were amazing. And I love that, you know, that students were saying, you know, let's fight for it now, and let's try to learn those study skills now, so when I go to college, I'm ready. What kind of materials you're going to need? You're going to need your textbook. You're going to need a calculator. Unfortunately, I can't loan calculators out to people. So you're going to have to either use one on your computer or just go out and get like a TI-30. You can get them for like $10 at Home Depot. You do not need a graphing calculator. You just need one with a log function and scientific notation, and you'll be good to go. I talked to you about the textbook. We've got a link to the textbook here, so that's not a problem. You also will have what are called OWL problems. All of your online homework will be online. It's an OWL program. It's run through Cengage. So basically the OWL problems coincide with the questions at the back of your textbook at the end of each chapter. So what will happen is, and we'll look at Thursday, I will have each individual OWL lesson that you need to do separated out. We're going to talk about this more on Thursday. Late work policy and absences. Remember, it's all about the test. 35% of your grade is one test because we give 2 tests. All the rest builds up to that. Any daily grade, so this is really important, our late work policy is any daily grade or other grade will not be accepted late. Everything else will follow the grading and reporting handbook policy. So for a quiz or for a minor grade, you get one day it'll be a 75, the next day it'll be a 50. So just make sure you're plugged into that calendar and your to-do list so that you know what's due. But everything we do is going to be making you stronger and better so you're successful on that test. Retest policy. Yes, we have a retest policy. For this class, what you're going to do is you're going to take the test, and then we're going to average the test you took with the new test. And you're going to average them together, and the grade that you get, as long as it's not below your original grade, will be the grade that you get. Or let's put it this way, it's not going to harm you. But we are going to put that original grade in the mix because we want to make sure that people commit to that first test when they are taking their doing their tests. So let's go back to modules. I went through that really fast, but I just kind of gonna give you a view of what everything looks like. As we go through the class and we tackle each one of these things, we'll also talk about it in more detail. One thing I did forget to talk about is once you get to the very end of everything, which is the virtual course and the AP class, there's a little quiz here. Very straightforward. It's about 10 questions. Again, it's going to be due on Sunday, August 23rd, and that will be another assignment for you to do. So the assignments that have been given to you on Wednesday: 1, your attendance quiz; 2, your academic honesty pledge; and 3, your Canvas quiz, the latter of the 2 being due on Sunday. That's all for now. Hope to see you soon. I am going to zoom out. Let's see. Stop share, and I'll see you tomorrow.